So I thought the first thing we would make would be oatmeal. This is just regular old-fashioned oatmeal. You can also make steel cut, but I don't really care for those, so I don't have them on hand. Plug the pot in, and it automatically comes on warm. If you can read, you can hardly see that. That's warm. So it is 3/4 cups of the old-fashioned oatmeal, 1 1/4 cup of water, and I'll just give it a little stir. Now this, I'm not sure how much it makes. The capacity of this cooker is 2 cups. So I'm thinking this might make 2 cups of oatmeal. I'm not really sure once it cooks. We'll see. Put the lid on. Mash the little button. It goes to cook. When it is finished, it will automatically switch back over to warm, and the book says it will stay there indefinitely. So it's going to stay on warm as long as it's plugged in. I will try to not forget to pay attention to the time when it gets through, so I can let you know how long it takes. It has been 26 minutes, and the light, I was over here and I happened to catch it right on time. The light went from cooked to warm. I haven't lifted the lid off yet. I figured we'd do it together. Oh, it looks nice and creamy. Looky there. Made a nice little creamy pot of oatmeal. Now this is a 2-cup capacity, so without measuring it, I'm gonna say it looks like maybe 1.5 cups. So there you have the oatmeal. I think that's a success. That works. That'll be enough for me and David to get him started before he cooks his breakfast. So this is way plenty for one. I guess you could scale it down proportionately to how much ever you want to make. So the next thing we'll make is some rice. Now we're going to try just plain old white rice. The instruction booklet says for white rice only. It doesn't say for anything else. You have to use the little enclosed cup. So it takes 1 cup, which means this right here, to 1 1/4 cups of water. And I'm assuming that means regular standard measuring cup. But you have to rinse it. So I've already measured 1 cup, which is this whole thing. And I've already rinsed it. So we're just going to dump that in there. Add our 1 1/4 cups of water. And just exactly like the oatmeal, we will put the lid on, mash the little button, and I'm going to be in the back room crafting, so I'm going to come back and forth up here to try to keep up with what time and how long it takes this. Alrighty, it's been 28 minutes, and we're going to unveil it together. And oh, I'm sorry. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm saying this made 2 cups of rice because this is a 2-cup capacity. I'm not showing y'all everything. Look how nice that. Ooh, that is a nice rice. Okay, that's worth it right there, and that is plenty for 2 people. This is the perfect size for me and David. I did not need that big one for just the 2 of us. So this is perfect. Now, I was not going to try the brown rice, but I have it on hand. I thought, well, my purple people, they might want to know how long it takes to cook their brown rice because you know they get it for 0 points. So, hang on. That's what's coming up next. Now for the brown rice. The instructions say on the chart to use your standard measuring cup, except on the page before it says if you're using white rice, use the scoop included, the little cup. So I'm going by the chart, and for brown rice I'm using just a typical everyday 1 cup measure. So it's 1 cup of brown rice to 1 1/2 cups of water. Now it says specifically to rinse your white rice. It did not say to rinse your brown rice, but I'm just taking that precaution. I'm just not sure. So there's a cup of that and 1.5 cups of water. And I'm going to tell you right now, that seems awful full to me. If it don't boil over, I'll be surprised. I will be very impressed by this little machine if this does not boil over. So let's go one more time. I'll see you back. Okay, guess what? It did not boil over, but if you can see, can you see? Well, it's hard to see, but this is, there it is. Can you see it bubbled all over the counter. So my suggestion would be to set this on a dishcloth or dish rag, paper towels or something like that, just to keep it off your counter. Now, let's take the big reveal. Oh, that looks right fluffy, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Y'all know I don't like to eat brown rice because I cannot make it. Even in my big rice cooker, it comes out a big nasty mess. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I keep telling you to do that, and then I keep not showing you. Look at that. Okay. Well, I can tell you, as far as I'm concerned, I recommend this little thing, especially if you're just one or two. And I'm thinking just because the recipe calls for 1 cup of brown rice, if it's just you, I think you could cut that recipe in half. So, 1 cup of brown rice would be 1/2 cup, and 1.5 cups of water will be 3/4 cup. I would assume just because it's a 2-cup capacity does not mean you have to make 2 cups. So there you have it. I don't think I'm going to try a cake unless I can think of something that would be Weight Watcher friendly, but I don't know as far as if it will dry it out the way it cooks in here or not. So yeah, I'm not going to try a cake. There is, if you're interested, there is a cake recipe in the little cookbook that comes, the little booklet, that's totally not point friendly, but it does sound delicious. So we just won't try that. Okay, there you have regular oatmeal. I didn't have any steel cut. You have regular white rice and regular old brown rice. And I think that is all I'm going to make. And I hope this helped you if you were on the fence. I know a couple of you were saying, well, let us know how it works. Or I was thinking about it. And I thought, well, what's a better way to tell you how it worked than to show you? Because I could say, oh, the rice came out fluffy. But seeing it is a whole lot more impactful. So I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm just showing you in what I did the first time for each one, how it came out. So, okay, I hope you enjoy this video. I'll talk to you next time.